There are 3 types of mistakes you can make on your driving test. Not all of them will mean you fail, but some definitely will. This video will cover some of the common faults so you know what to be aware of on your driving test. First off, let's define the 3 types of driving test faults. They are driving faults, serious faults, and dangerous faults. Driving faults are what's known as minors. They aren't necessarily dangerous, but if you repeat a driving fault throughout the test, it could become a serious fault. You can notch up to 15 minors and still pass, but more than this means automatic failure. A major fault is categorised 2 ways. Firstly is a serious fault, which is something that could potentially be dangerous. Just one of these is a definite test failure. And the other way is as a dangerous fault, as the name implies. This is something that puts yourself, the examiner, another person or property into a dangerous position. Unsurprisingly, if you have just one of these, you'll fail. With both types of major faults, you will continue your driving test and won't be told you failed until the very end, although you'll probably be able to guess if it's not gone very well. Some of the most common minors can happen from the very beginning of the test. For example, if the car is in gear and you don't press the clutch when you start the engine, the car is going to lurch forward and then stall. Not great car control. The same goes for not applying the handbrake properly, so the car rolls forward or back. Then, when you move away, don't forget to make proper checks before moving off. This is a minor fault which could become a serious one if you move away when it's unsafe to do so. A lot of minors centre around car control. If you're asked to perform an emergency stop, using both the clutch and foot brake is a common mistake, so don't make it. With reverse parking, you shouldn't be too far from the curb or parked at an angle to it after completing the move. Also, look out of the rear window while reversing and always watch for pedestrians. You'll need to activate the wipers if it's raining and lights if it's dark. If visibility is reduced, such as in heavy rain, you should also switch the lights on so you can be seen. Failure to do so shows lack of understanding, so know your car controls and when to use them. Your examiner is expecting to see evidence that you're aware of what's going on around you at all times. That means knowing about other road users nearby, reacting to the signals of other drivers, correctly interpreting road markings and signs, and using your indicators properly. These are just some of the ways you can make a mistake on your driving test, but there are many, many more, which we cover extensively in our test prep app, Driving Test Whiz. The app is a comprehensive guide to passing your driving test, covering how to avoid common faults and other behavioural and mindset tips and tricks to get you in the best place for your driving test. You can find it linked below or on our website. When the test is over, your examiner will tell you right away if you've passed or not.